in today's video, I am super excited to share all the polishes I wore for the month of December with you guys. I feel like this year I really wore some beautiful, beautiful things out of my collection. And I love like a festive seasonal manicure. I love sparkly in your face like glitters for holidays and things like that. And I feel like the last few years I just really haven't been doing what I want to do. And this year I feel like I'm back. Like the bee is back. And I felt like I did some really beautiful combinations. I wore some really fun, glittery, festive things. I painted my nails quite a bit, and it was just very like refreshing to me to feel like I'm back. And so I'm really excited to share what I wore. I am naked right now. So last night I went to turn on a light switch in my bedroom, and these two nails just like snapped off. I had polish on, so I was kind of surprised. Like I didn't feel like I was being aggressive. I felt like I was very gently flipping the light switch. But I don't know, they just snapped right off. They're so brittle right now. I feel like my nails are more susceptible to breaks when they're naked and I'm running around naked like I am right now. But they're so short, I don't even know where they would break at this point. But last night I had polish on too, so I don't know. But I took my polish off last night. I filed and shaped my nails, but then I got sucked into I Am a Killer on Netflix. So it's a show and it's a series, and they interview different people who have been convicted of murder in just all kinds of different situations. Self-defense. The one last night was kind of like a drug deal gone bad situation, and they interview these people in prison, they interview family, they interview the victims' families. It's just interesting to me. I don't know, but I got sucked into a double episode of I Am a Killer, and so I didn't get around to doing anything else, but I am painting my nails later today. So let me know if you guys watch I'm a Killer. I just find it interesting, like hearing these people's stories and like why or how they ended up like in those circumstances. Like sometimes I feel like life just kind of like sucks them into this thing. And yes, they make their decisions. Like I'm not making excuses for them, but I feel like sometimes like life sucks you into something that then like once you're in it, you're just like, what just happened? And I feel like that happens to some of these people. And it's interesting. I don't know. I'm very much into like people telling their stories, and that these are interesting stories to me. So anyway, let's get started because I have a lot to talk about. So first up for December, I wore Emily Damali in Speculation. You guys, this is the most beautiful foil finish polish. I am obsessed with foil finish. This reminded me of my love for foil finish, and I was trying to think what other foil finish polishes have I purchased, and I know I have some from Polish. My Polish brand polishes are like right here, and I'm like, I need to go through these polishes and kind of pull out a couple more because I just enjoyed this so much, you guys. 2 coats to get opaque on this polish. So sparkly, so eye-catching, so beautiful. But I felt like it was like dipping my toe into the Christmas spirit because this was like the first manicure in December, and I didn't want to look crazy. One, like, hey, there's Mrs. Claus, even though that's how I feel. And then 2, I was like, I don't want to get tired of all this Christmas stuff and like burn myself out too early. So I felt like this was festive. It's giving a hint of green. It is saying holiday without saying I have an ugly sweater party on my nails or Feliz Navidad threw up all over me. And so, yeah, perfect way to introduce the month of December. And you guys, I want to wear this again sometime during the year, possibly for St. Patrick's Day. I'm thinking of doing a month of pink and reds for February, which I do pretty much every year since I've been doing my nails, and a month of greens for March, which I tried to do, but I feel like I get a little bit burnt out on just because I do. But I've set some polishes aside on my desk already for Valentine's Day, and I've set a few things aside for St. Patrick's Day that I'm considering, and I may rewear this because it's just so good. So good, people. So good. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Loved. You guys, so I usually go and wax my eyebrows and they were a hot disaster mess. I went one day, they were closed. I went another day, the girl wasn't there that does my eyebrows. So I was really frustrated. So my sister was like, "Oh, buy a straight razor." I think that's what they call it. And she was like, "I do my upper lip and I shape my eyebrows." So I was really scared. I'm not gonna lie. Eyebrows are the frame to the face, and I'm no expert. And I'm like, do I want to potentially mess up the frame of my face? No. But I was desperate. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So I got on Amazon, ordered me the straight razors, and when I first got them, I was like, because I didn't know how I was gonna feel. Like, I've never shaved my face. Hello. So I'm like, but they also call it dermaplaning or something, microplaning. I don't know. Anyway, I was telling my friend about it. She's like, "Oh my god, I do that twice a week. Helps your makeup." She saves her whole face. I don't know if I'll ever go that far, but I shaved here, and overall, it feels very nice and smooth. I hate that I have sunspots here, or that sort of like look like a mustache, but they're really not. It's like hyperpigmentation. And then I also grow a couple of little tiny chin hairs. Thank you, aging. So I shaved that. And then I went on the eyebrows here. So I plucked underneath really, really well. I plucked here the bigger hairs. Then I microbladed here. I did not microblade under because this eye skin is very like delicate. And also I feel like I'm older and it's saggy and I was scared. But then I did up here to kind of get the shape. So what do you all think? Face framing, yes. Face framing, no. Face framing on point. Face framing not on point. Does it look like my mustache is less noticeable? My beard gone. So I'm going to keep it up because it was so convenient to do it at home. Not that the waxing takes long, but it's just like finding the time to like get in the car and go there. And then if she's not there and then trying to go back multiple times a week is irritating. And then I let them go so long because I'm just lazy. And then I'm like, oh my God, like I need a wax yesterday. And then I'm irritated that I can't get it when I want it, which is my own fault. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. And do you shave your whole face? Let me know about that because I'm scared. Okay, so next up, this manicure, you guys, this combination made me feel like I created my own indie. And I was like, Polish Talk from Joe, nail polish collection coming soon. I'm just kidding. But I really did feel like this gave me an indie look, and I was so happy with it. I also felt like this manicure said Santa Claus is coming to town or Jingle All the Way, and it was so good, you guys. So this is Orly in Stronger Than Ever. So I bought this at clearance at Sally's for like $2. It's a beautiful like deep red with gold shimmer from the Orly Breathable line. My mom picked it out and then I saw her touch that and I was like, oh my God, what is that? So I bought my own as well. And it has a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. I feel like it leans a little bit more like magenta, like it has a pink lean to it, which I enjoy because as I told you guys, red is not my favorite, but then you've been seeing me wear a lot of red lately, so I don't know. Things change. People change. Life is an evolution. But I really enjoyed this. But then I decided to top it with this Orly because this is one of the older Orlys in my collection. And this is Orly in the Devil May Care. So it has these really, really tiny like red micro glitters and then a little bit bigger size gold glitters. And you guys, this together, so good. So good. Chef's kiss. I loved this combination. I felt like it was so Christmassy, so sparkly, so Jingle All the Way, like I said. And I love this combination, you guys. I will definitely probably recreate this in another December again because it was so good. My son dressed up as Santa Claus so we could take pictures with the baby, and I'll put a picture in here, you guys. It was so cute. It was fun to have the baby around for Christmas. Like, he didn't really know what was going on. He opened one gift and then he was over it, and then he was happy with like a couple of the toys he got but he's very easily distracted, and there was like a ton of people, and he's kind of like a people person, and so he was like chasing down my sister. He like was obsessed with my sister, and it was so funny because they were like, maybe he thinks that she's you because he doesn't see her all the time. And he was like literally obsessed with her. It was an obsession. And my mom was like, maybe he's getting you guys confused because people think we're twins. And so I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And so, but he was just, it was the holidays, having like small kids is so nice. Like my youngest niece she just turned 8 and she gets so excited for things. And now having the baby, you guys, like it's just, it changes like the holiday. Like I love shopping for my kids and buying them things and spoiling them and buying them things that they enjoy. And they appreciate it and they say thank you, but they're not babies. It's not the same. And so I'll share the picture. My son is a trooper because he looked like Santa. It was cute. So my son's girlfriend was like, "You're gonna dress up every year so we could take pictures of the baby with Santa." Next combination was inspired by Rachel from Polish with Ray. And again, she has influenced me. She is an influencer and she has done her job. So she had this Colores de Carol Topper Ugly Sweater Day. So it's a red and green like glitter topper with a few different sizes of hex glitters. I love this topper, you guys. So cute, so fun, so festive. Colores de Carol just knows how to do it. And usually I would top this over like a black or a silver, just to kind of make sure that you see that it's like Christmas. But Ray wore this and she topped it over this very beautiful teal cream polish. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, Ray's a genius. Because I would not have ever come up with that combination. And it was giving me like vintage Christmas vibes, like 1950s Christmas, or I don't know, but I was obsessed with it. So I decided I had to recreate it. And instead of a cream though, I wanted a little more bling. So I went for this Polish for Days in the Child that I got from the Black Friday sale. You guys, I love my Star Wars, so I had to have this. And so I did 2 coats of this with 1 coat of the Colores de Carol. It was so sparkly. It was so Christmassy. It was so elf on a shelf. And I loved it. So I was really excited for this. I thought it just was giving what I wanted it to give. It ate, as my niece would say. It ate and left no crumbs, in my opinion. So thank you, Ray, so much for the inspiration, because it was an obsession for me. Then I decided to do a little bit of a like Skittles situation with traditional Christmas. And I really love this one as well. So I used KBShimmer in Baking Spirits Bright. This is a white glitter Crelly with red and green micro glitters. This always reminds me of a frosted sugar cookie with sprinkles. Like that's what this frosting reminds me of. This polish reminds me of. Great formula on this. 2 coats to get opaque. Love this polish, you guys. It's just the cutest, most adorable thing ever. Then I wore also OPI in I'm Really an Actress. I want to say I got this as a gift because I don't think I purchased it because it's red and I just don't buy a lot of reds. But I don't know how I acquired this. I want to say it was a gift. And it's not something I would pick, I don't feel. That's why I think someone gave it to me. But it's just this really beautiful red with some gold shimmer. And I feel like the gold shimmer in it kind of gives it like a coralline, which I love. This had a great formula, you guys. 2 coats to get opaque. I want to try this as a full manicure just because I thought it was so gorgeous. So anyway, loved that one. Untried. Then I've worn this before, and this was China Glaze in Brought to You By from the Sesame Street collection. This is such a gorgeous green. It leans a little more teal, which I love about it. It has some really beautiful shimmer. Great formula. 2 coats to get opaque on this as well. I bought most of this collection, you guys, and I really love it. This one has Oscar the Grouch on the cap, and gorgeous polish as well. And then these 3 together just, I felt, said Christmas. Very festive, very fun. Loved this combination. Then for my actual Christmas Day manicure, oh, you guys, I talked about this manicure in another video already. I was obsessed. I felt like Santa Claus at the disco with this, basically. Instead of Panic at the Disco, Santa at the Disco. So I wore 786 in, I think it's Brunei. So this is a beautiful silver polish, you guys. I love the look of this polish. So I did a lot of PR for 786 a few years ago, you guys, and I am obsessed with the formulas of these polishes. I swatched about 10 of them. I think they're up there. I was counting. I swatched about 10 of them. All of them had amazing formulas. I feel like the colors were very flattering, and I just was I love this color. It's so pretty. I want to wear this on its own, actually, now that I've been thinking about it, because it's amazing. And then I topped it with different dimensions in silver bells. So this is a holographic silver glitter with red and green glitters. These together, so this is, I think, is a Get on Opaque its own. This is a Get Opaque on its own glitter bomb. I wasn't really in the mood for removal of a glitter bomb, 1. 2, to kind of like build it up that way, because I thought it would get kind of goopy. So I did 1 coat of this over 2 coats of this, and you guys, it was so sparkly. I literally felt like I could blind people while driving, like when my nails are on the steering wheel, like it may hit someone in another car and like blind them. It was that glittery. I got tons of compliments on this manicure, you guys, because it was just so in your face. It was so good. I actually put this on Christmas Day. I don't remember what happened Christmas Eve, but I put this on Christmas Day. And I was like, this is a mistake, because it's Christmas Day, and then I'm not going to want this like the next day, because like, hello, Christmas is over. But I didn't care. I ended up wearing this till, I think, New Year's Eve, or day before New Year's Eve. And I just enjoyed every single minute and second of it. I think I got 1 more glitter bomb from them, and I need to see what it is and see if it's like to wear anytime, because so good. So good. Then for New Year's Eve, I was kind of torn on what I wanted to wear. Like, what says bring me into 2025 while I sit in my couch in my sweatpants eating popcorn? Because that's what I did. What bling-tastic manicure fits that occasion and that vibe and that mood? While I watch New Year's Rockin' Eve with Dick Clark. Actually, I had some friends over for New Year's Eve, and we just cooked. I made enchiladas and beans, and then my friend brought over tamales, and then there was some dessert. And then we watched a movie. We watched 2 movies. We watched something called Baby Driver. It's an older movie. I wasn't paying much attention to it. I have no thoughts on it, honestly. And then we watched Road Trip. You guys, I love that movie with Tom Green. And then everybody was back home before midnight. That's how old people do it these days. So I went back and forth on what I wanted, and then I settled in on this. So I put 1 coat of 786, and it is in Dubai. The label fell off. I'm going to have to figure out how to stick that on better. In Dubai. So I love both of these, you guys. I prefer the silver just because I think cool tones are more flattering to my skin tone. But I love them both. Great formulas. They're not like brush strokey or anything, which I appreciate. And so and then I did 2 coats of the Orly over top. And this is Orly in Bling. So I feel like this is Orly's gold version of Mirror Ball. Which is an older silver holographic. The only thing is Mirror Ball has like some larger silver glitters in it, whereas this is all like this hollow micro glitter. This is so good, but when this is not in the light where you can see all of the beautiful holographic, I feel like it really truly just washes me out and it's uninteresting. But then when you get into the light and come to the light. When you get to the light, it's so good that I'm torn whether to keep this in my collection. Like in regular lighting, I felt like this washed me out so bad and was so unflattering that I was just like, But then when I would get into like this different types of lighting, I was obsessed. So I'm like, do I want to keep this around? Do I want to destash? I don't know. I think I'm going to just keep it around because I feel like I wish I could walk around with my own personal lighting over my hand. Like my own personal, very nice polished lighting, so that my jewelry is extra blingy and my nails are extra fabulous, right? And then like when people look at your hands, it's like, pacha, check me out. Like jewelry store lights, jewelry stores have special lighting to make the glitters extra 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 whatever. And if you've ever gone to a jewelry store with your nails done, y'all know what I'm talking about. Bars, I feel like, also have this lighting, like if you're in a bar or a nightclub. I feel like it makes us also look more attractive, and then when the lights come on and everybody's trying to find their partner for the night, it's like yeah. So anyway, my own personal hand lighting, that's something I wish that I had. Like it could be like a bracelet, and then this little like arm would come over and hang over your hand and make all of your polishes look extra fabulous and your jewelry looks extra blingy. Are you guys in? Let me know. If you're in, I might go on Shark Tank or something. See if they buy off on it. See if Mr. Wonderful wants to purchase my idea. I mean, like, there's a market, let me tell you. So anyway, I loved the combination in very specific lighting. If there was not very specific lighting, I did not love the combination at all. So I don't know. How do you guys deal with that in your collections or with your polishes? Like if you don't absolutely love something, do you destash it right away? Or do you put it back and like give it a second chance? Are you cutthroat or are you more forgiving? I feel like I'm more forgiving and I need to be more cutthroat. But I feel like this was really good in certain lightings. So anyway, that is what I wore for the month of December. I had a very, very nice holiday, you guys. I spent a lot of time with my family. I didn't travel anywhere. I was, you know, my parents live here where I live too. My kids do as well. But I spent a lot of time with my family, which I really appreciated. So we all got together Christmas Eve with my aunts, my sister, my kids, my parents, my nieces, nephews, the grandbaby. And it was so fun. Then Christmas Day, it was me, the kids, my parents, all hung out. Justin was with us on Christmas Eve too. And it was just nice. And then New Year's Eve, I had a little get together with my friends, which was awesome. And then New Year's Day, my dad cooked and we all hung out again. So we ate a lot of food, which was amazing. And we hung out a lot, which was amazing. I feel like I'm in this moment in time where I'm just really content to be at home, and if I can hang out with my kids and my grandson and my family, like even better. And so it was perfect. It wasn't stressful. It wasn't running around. It wasn't trying to go from one place to the other. So it was really, really nice. That's everything I wore for the month of December. Did you have any of these polishes? Did you wear any of these polishes? Did you guys enjoy your December manicures as much as I enjoyed my December manicures? I hope you did. And that's it. Let's talk all things December manicures in the comments down below. Also, do you watch I'm a Killer? That other question. If you don't and you like true crime, I enjoy it. I just love hearing people's stories, perspectives, why people do what they do in their mind. Just, I find that very fascinating. And what do you think about my eyebrows? And do you shave your face? Everything, that's all I want to discuss about this video. If you like this video, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Bye!